welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look right here. I ended up choosing some really glowing makeup products and I ended up creating this look, which if you are interested in a look for maybe prom, or maybe it's like some special event that you're going to, or maybe you just want to put on like a full face of glam makeup, then this is the video for you. I ended up using some new favorites and some old favorites, but they're all makeup products that I love and adore and cannot wait to share with you. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. So without further ado, I will be sending you back in time to before I created this makeup look, to before I had a full face of makeup on, and we'll build up to this. I'll see you guys later. Bye guys. My hair is finally long enough to be put into a ponytail, which is nice, except I get this weird stuff. I'm trying to grow my hair out right now, so that's going great. So anyway, let's just get started with this tutorial, shall we? I washed my brushes specifically for this tutorial today. Aren't you happy for me? I'm happy for myself, that is for certain, because my brushes, as you guys all know, tend to get quite dirty. This is like a running joke on this channel, honestly. So clean brush, let's use it. It is kind of weird to like see that spring is coming, because I look out the window usually and all I see is like just sticks and not much color going on, but now I'm looking out the window and I'm seeing like green trees, like so much color, you know, is coming into this world. It's exciting. I'm ready for it. But then I think about the heat that summer brings and I'm like, oh god, it's gonna get intense. So I'm like, ooh, okay. It's nice. Okay, so we're gonna be using my Huda Beauty Smokey Obsessions palette that you guys know I've been obsessed with recently, and I think that this is my first tutorial with it. So I'm gonna be using a fluffy brush to work with this color right here. This is the color I use for my transition, and this is going in my crease. Now I think I want to work directly with these colors down here. They just seem to like be calling my name, honestly. I'm kind of just obsessed with this palette, honestly, because like just look at this. Like this is a neutral lover's dream, and you guys know I like colors, okay? I like colors, don't get me wrong, but there's sometimes when neutral colors just like call my name, because neutral colors are sexy. I love them. They're sexy. They just give me that you know, they. Okay, clearly I need some help. I'm PMSing right now. I'm just being honest with you guys. I am PMSing, and I'm PMSing hard. So when a girl PMSs, she says a lot of things, and yeah, one of those things is I want ice cream. One of the other thing is everything. You know what? I think I'm gonna use this brush and pick up this color right here, and I'm using this to define my eyeball. I feel like I should do like a video one time where I talk about like periods and basically my tips for trying to like get past a period, and like what you should be using, like what are the options, and just things that I feel like you should know going into a period. Because when I first had my period, it was like it was a new thing, obviously, and I had my mom and she like told me everything that I needed to know, and I was very lucky in that moment because not a lot of people have that. You know, like not a lot of people have someone to tell them, or other times not a lot of people want to necessarily tell like your mom, and that's okay. I mean, like you might not have like that close of a relationship with your parents, and it just gets awkward and you might not want people to know, which is fine, because I mean it's your body. Because I feel like in general periods are something that should be talked more about, and there are lots of misconceptions about periods. Not a lot of people understand periods, and you know what, it is a woman's body, and I feel that should be understood, you know. So I actually ended up putting this all over my entire eyelid, And yeah, but okay, I also want to say the only reason, like the only thing that has stopped me from creating a period video has been the fact, I'm just taking a little bit more of this and I'm putting this into my inner corner. The only thing stopping me has been the fact that my periods are not the best, like at all. Like I'm the person that tends to have pretty awful periods, like nausea, like severe nausea. Sometimes I throw up. Sometimes it's fine, you know, sometimes it's fine. I can get on with my life, but then other times, like, I'm like doubled over in pain. I'm in bed. I can't eat anything because I'm afraid I'll throw it up. You know, I'm just being honest with you. Like, I have intense nausea. So that's the only reason I don't want to film a video, because I want to figure out how to beat this, like how to like prevent it, and then I want to make like an advice video where I just talk about it. Does that make any sense? But besides periods, what else can I talk about? I also want to use this black color, actually, and I want to make it like a halo eye, so that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. The film Red Sparrow. Oh my god. Okay, it is out of theaters right now, but I saw it like right before it went out of theaters with my parents. And oh, I messed up a little bit there. I saw it with my parents, and first of all, I didn't realize this at the time. Like, I mean, I looked it up, obviously, and I wanted to see why it was rated R, and I saw it was rated R because of, like, violence and because, like, the sexual content, and I was like, okay, it's fine. Pretty open with my parents about that stuff. I was like, it's not going to be a big problem. And then we saw it, and it was so awkward, because like my parents were like, okay, so this, why did you take us to see this? I could just, my parents were like, but like once the movie ended though, they really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed it myself. Like my sister and I, we absolutely loved it. It's a great movie. I haven't read the book. I want to. I haven't had a chance to. I mean, I've read like just a little bit of it, and I've read like samples online, and I want to get the full book, but I haven't yet. But it is such a good movie. Like if you're interested in like spy movies and thriller movies like I am, I'm obsessed with that kind of stuff, then you will like this movie. It is a really good one. I'm just using this to like help blend out my crease a little bit more. Okay, what color do I want in the center of my eyelid? Do I want to go with gold or silver for this? Let's just try and go for gold. I'm going to put this into the center of my eyelid. Okay, look how beautiful that is. That's not even wet, that's just dry. But anyway, yeah, Red Sparrow, great movie. I loved it. However, the only thing I didn't love about it was Jennifer Lawrence's horrible Russian accent. Like, oh my god. I mean, okay, in the trailer it was bad, and I thought it was going to be really bad, but in the movie it was okay. But like in general, I know she's American. She doesn't speak Russian. But it's irritating. Like, I mean, okay, I don't want to say it's irritating because she's trying, but at the same time, it's a little vexing, but it didn't really take away from the movie. I loved her in the movie. She is such a good actress, and she really knows what she's doing. She's one of my favorite actresses. I love her, and I love the movie with her in it. But in general, though, like, I've seen worse Russian accents. Like, I hate watching TV shows where there's a Russian person in it. There's a Russian person in it. And number one, they have a horrible Russian accent. But then number two, they speak Russian, and it's like, I can't understand what you're saying. I've been speaking Russian my entire life. I watch Russian videos, I watch Russian TV shows, I watch Russian movies, I listen to Russian music. I have my Russian family. I speak Russian. I can't understand anything that's coming out of your mouth. So like, it's just irritating when people can't like hire people for TV shows that speak Russian. What happened to like, I don't know, why can't you just like voice dub it? Like, just have like a Russian person like record their voice and like, I don't know, put it into the actor's mouth. I don't know, but like that's like my main thing. But in Red Sparrow, they were okay with it. There were some people in that movie that couldn't speak Russian, that were speaking Russian that couldn't speak it. But I think that Red Sparrow in general, they did a pretty... If I had to like just rank like on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the absolute worst, I can't watch this anymore, and 1 being like perfect Russian, like every scene, I would be like, I'd give it a 5. But in general, the Russian bit, like how they're speaking in Russian, was the only thing I didn't like about the movie. Everything else, 5 stars, loved it, amazing. When we can buy the movie, I want to buy it. It's an amazing movie. I think it's awesome. I'd recommend it. So yeah, I'm going to work on my face right now. I want to mix 2 foundations. I want to mix the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. And this is, I'm just going to mix it on the back of my hand. My skin right now has been absolutely awful. I mean, it's getting better now. I feel like it's because like, I think it's partly hormonal, partly stress. But your girl, but like, it's like, hello, I'm stressed, nice to meet you, you know. But yeah. But in general, I love this combination, especially when I'm not feeling so hot, because it makes my skin look absolutely beautiful and glowing and just so pretty, without making it look like an oil slick, which I appreciate. And there's some times when I wish I had dry skin, because I would love to be able to just apply like moisturizers and glowy foundations and not look greasy. But I have like normal, well, I have like, it depends. Like, I have skin that definitely tends to get oily really quickly, but like if there's nothing on it, it doesn't really get that oily. But with makeup, it does tend to get oily, which is something I have to be careful of. So like, I cannot wear this for like a full day because it will get oily real quickly. It is still beautiful to wear. So now I'm going to work on my under eye area. I'm going to use a little bit of that black eyeshadow and just use it to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm looking like a raccoon. I know this, but I will tell you how to fix it within like 2 seconds. I want to look like a raccoon on my other eye so I can match. I look like a very snazzy raccoon. My goals in life. So when I look like a raccoon, what I like to do is I like to take my foundation brush and just sweep it like underneath my eye. And there, raccoon is gone. Plus it does help that there's like foundation residue left on it. So the raccoon has disappeared. I'm going to add a little bit of this silver color into my inner corner as a highlight because boom shakalaka boom boom, this is absolutely beautiful and I love it. So we're using it as my inner corner highlight. And I know I'm mixing metals, I know. But do I care? Nah, this look is looking snazzier by the minute. Alright, so for my brows, I'm going to be using the Dipbrow pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills and the LA Girl brow pencil. So what I've been doing with my brows is, and I know my brows have been getting like kind of strangly, like straggly recently, but I don't really like to keep them looking perfect because I feel like that, I don't know, it's not something I really like doing. So what I do is I just pluck them every now and then when they get like really straggly, but mostly I just leave them alone. So I like to draw the outline with the Dipbrow pomade, like, you know, see, because like that's just faster. And then I like to sort of fill it in, kinda. And then I take this, okay, and I take this spoolie end and I just blend it out. And that way, like, I feel like that's a softer brow. And then I go back in with the pomade. I put a little bit more in the center, wherever I feel like I need it. And then if I need to, which it doesn't really happen most of the time, but if I need to, I just go in. Like right at the beginning of the brow with the brow pencil. This is like how I like my brow to look, because I feel like this isn't too Instagram, but at the same time, like, it's still a brow. You know what I'm saying? Alright, now I want to do my eyeliner. I'm taking the Maybelline EyeStudio Gel Liner. I actually want to line my bottom. I actually want to line my bottom waterline as well and smoke it out, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm so proud that like this no longer bothers me, because before, when I used to first do this to myself, it would be like so irritating because I used to always blink, but now I'm used to it. And then I've been taking this brush right here. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. It is very inexpensive. Is that focusing? Yes, it is focusing. And I like it because I can just use it to smoke things out and it's no problem at all. Because like any other brush doesn't have this tip or is too short, and like I just don't like it. Like this is the perfect brush for me when it comes to smoking out my lower lash line. Or really my top lash line, but it's more like my favorite way to use it is for my bottom lash line. Mascara time! Now you guys know why I don't sing. Huh! Okay, so for lashes, I'm going for these ones. These are the House of Lashes Demure lights. I can't speak clearly. While I'm waiting for this lash to get tacky, I'm just going to put some bronzer on because I'm in the market of saving myself some time. And I like to keep my hands busy, so. So now it's time for highlight, and I decided to use the Wet n Wild Hello Halo highlight. This is in the shade Gilded Glow. I just put it directly onto my skin like that. I might as well put some on my nose. Ah, that's too much. I'm going to take this brush. This is the Morphe E8 brush, and I'm just going to use it to blend it out. This has been lately my favorite brush for blending out liquid highlight. It is absolutely phenomenal for that. This is turning into a very glowy makeup tutorial. Look, I have some facial hair. Well, it looks more like I have a grease problem, but it's fine, right? Hello, my name is Mr. Glowface. How you doing? Does anyone get the Friends reference? By the way, I feel like it's sad that in Friends, Joey didn't really end up with anyone. I don't really know about the spin-off, but like, I wanted you to end up with someone, Joey Tribbiani. When I'm editing videos, I'm always like looking over the footage and I'm like, oh Anya, you talk so much, like why? This isn't the shade Bear to comment. Okay, that is some serious highlight going on. Okay, this is a tremendously glowy makeup tutorial. Let's make it a little bit more glowy by putting on this, which is the Bite Beauty Cream Lip Gloss in the shade Champagne Pearl. This, my friends, is metallic lip gloss at its finest. Alright, so now it's time to let my hair down. So that is pretty much the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. I really do hope you enjoyed watching. I feel like I haven't really filmed like a traditional makeup tutorial in a while, and it was nice to film this one. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.